about Lyfcoin today, which is one coin out of the 2000. And why Lyfcoin? Welcome to Lyfcoin. You know, it launched in 2017, so it's just over a year old. And compared to some coins out there, it literally took a few months for the coin to go onto exchanges. There are still coins out there, ICOs out there that haven't actually even launched the coin onto an exchange. So already the coin's on a few exchanges and newer exchanges are coming. The business model of the coin is called coin staking, where it allows you to purchase a certain amount of coin from the exchange or from an existing holder, pay to pay, and then actually stake them in the back office for 5 months. Just for doing that, what you do is you get a certain percent come into your coin wallet every month. It allows you to, you know, grow your coin holding by just buying some coin and holding it, which effectively is you're creating demand and halting the supply. The company's already got a merchant platform. When I came on board in March, there was no merchant platform. So there was no actual usability of the coin, which is now already happening. You know, we've got, I'll show you some of the merchants that we've got on board. The exchange from the company themselves is going to be live very, very soon. You know, it's already been worked on. There will be an e-commerce platform where you could pretty much buy anything on eBay or Amazon through this platform. And we've already got holidays and flights that you can book with using Lyfcoin. The total supply is 120 million, which is very, very important, because this is where it defeats and counteracts the inflation model, where the supply is infinite. You know, they could print as much money as they want. But here in cryptocurrencies, when they launch them, they set a finite supply. So with Lyfcoin, there will be only 120 million coins. So over time, the closer we get to the last coin and the more coin that's in the market, the value is likely to go up. And just like 95% of the currencies out there, the company has a very, very strong affiliate program, which allows you to make a passive and an active income from this particular opportunity. The vision obviously is global expansion, which is what we're working on, and to have 10 million members. If you think about it, 120 million coins, 10 million members, you know, each member needs is a holding of 12 coins. And, you know, think about what the value of the coin could be. Obviously, many, many more merchants around the globe, the e-commerce platform to be active around the globe. And for the company, it's very, very important that they are compliance ready when the governments do start to regulate this particular industry. And obviously, the owners that we're working with are from finance background. They've been in finance for over 30 years. So they are working hard in the background to get all the regulation and all the compliance in place. And also, the vision for the company is to also have generated massive bonuses for people who believed in their vision and who helped the coin and the company grow. People like myself, and there are other people on this webinar that you can, who will have a testimonial from, who've actually had life-changing money from just this particular company within the last year. Merchants, so we've got obviously restaurants, we've got properties, we've got car companies, we've got holidays, and these are just some of them. You could even go for a massage using Lyfcoin. And this is only going to grow. This only launched in December. So between December and now, we've got many, many merchants that are already taking the coin as payment. The exchange, so we've already been listed on ethan.market since middle of this year. And we've just been voted, as you can see at the bottom of the list, we've just won the vote to be listed on this particular exchange called CoinDeal, which is a bigger exchange than Ethan, and it's a lot more user-friendly. It's a lot more easier for people to purchase Lyfcoin and other currencies. So it's developing, guys. It's still growing. And packages, how do how do you benefit from this particular coin is that, just to give you a quick example, we're just using the coin value being $1 in this example. It is currently sitting at $1.60. It was 60 cents when I came on board in March. So it's continuously, gradually grown. And just for this example, I'm only going to use each coin being $1. And all you have to do is you can go onto the exchange, or you could buy a certain amount's worth of coins and bring them to the back office and activate one of these packages. So you've got the starter, which is at $250, going all the way up to the founders, which is $25,000, which is what I have. So just by buying the coin, bringing it to the office and locking it down for 5 months, you actually get a certain percentage every month in airdrops. Starting from 2% every month to 10%. So let's just use the most popular package, which is the $1,500 package. You get 4% every month. So how does it work? Say, if you were to buy $1,500 worth of coins based on $1 today and bring them to the back office and lock it in for 5 months, you would get 4% every month, which over 5 months is actually 20%. So think about that. If you had $1,500 sitting in your bank right now, how much will it grow to in 5 months? Not a lot. It probably won't even be moving. And if inflation is growing, then obviously it's probably going to be worth less than $1,500. But in this case, you've gained 20% for doing absolutely nothing. You'll end up with 1,800 coins after 5 months. And that alone, even if the coin value stayed at $1, you've made a 20% increase. But if the coin value, say, goes to $2, you've more than doubled your money. If it goes to $4, you've more than 4 times your money. And obviously you can see the $10 example. And that's what's happening with most currencies out there. And, obviously we're working hard along with the company, and also the company's working really hard to get this value to go up and up and up over time. So, you can benefit from this. So if you look at the bigger packages, obviously you can see that you've got life-changing money coming in. You've got the sort of money that could pay off your mortgage. You've got the sort of money that could pay off, buy you that dream car you've always wanted, or buy that house that you've always wanted, or put your children through education, private education, and it allows you to do that. But obviously it's something that will vary with people, from person to person, what they want to start with and what their kind of risk level is. It's for everybody. So even if somebody's got $50, they could benefit from this. If somebody's got $25,000, they could benefit hugely from this. And, having that extra percentage is actually a really, really good thing. One, obviously, even if the coin value doesn't go up, you're going to benefit. The other side to it is, if the coin value does go down, it gives you a window of 20% on the $1,500 package for the coin value to drop by 20%, and you still are, not losing out. But obviously what we've seen is it go from 60 cents to $1.60. And I personally, along with many other people on this webinar, have benefited hugely from this. And for me, when I saw this, I was like, wow, this is what the rich understand, is that money makes money. Money doesn't make money if it's sitting in your bank. They always use their money to make more money. And this is what I understood. And this is what most of the guys that are on this webinar have understood. There are people on this webinar that, we'll speak to in a minute, that can tell you how much, well, we don't like talking figures, but they can tell you how it's helped them, how it's increased their wealth holding, and it's allowed them to buy, dream cars, allowed them to get deposits together for houses, and it's happening around us, guys. That is the end of the presentation. So what I am going to do is, let me just stop the screen.